something that I've been waiting for a really long time is about to come out.
And that is?
King Kong versus Godzilla.
Yep.
Now, I still have a bone to pick about the American version of the old school King Kong versus Godzilla because Godzilla lost.
Mm-hmm.
But in the Japanese version,
he won.
Godzilla wins.
Right.
Now, why the hell they think American people want to side with this gigantic ape that just runs around grabbing women and climbing up buildings? No. We want the atomic breath-breathing dragon, practically.
You can't say that for everyone.
Okay.
I would say the majority of people.
The people who have a sliver of intelligence understand that Godzilla is the obvious badass and the obvious winner easily. What? He could stand 100 million yards away from God. Yeah, Godzilla could just torch King Kong.
Yeah, I've never met anyone who's like obsessed with King Kong.
No.
But plenty of people who are obsessed with Godzilla. Hint, our bearded dragon's name is Godzilla.
I'm more of a Godzilla collector when it comes to games. I don't have many figures. But I remember back in the day in like 1994, 95, I had this action figure that was like the Godzilla Force. Like a Power Ranger looking dude. And it had a badge that looked like a cop's badge. But it was Godzilla and it just said Godzilla. So I was like, you know, police, shit. I'm a Godzilla trooper.
Oh, so you could take it off and put it like on.
It was an actual badge that you wore,
right?
And then you had the little action figure. Yeah, so I thought those were really cool. Cute. But I've been a Godzilla fan for a really long time, and it wasn't until later that I found out a lot of the actors that wore the suits in Japan were actually pro wrestlers. So those fights that they were having
that makes sense.
With the monsters, and like you'd see Godzilla just do a drop kick or like put them in a headlock and stuff. It's because they were doing wrestling moves. They were just like, all right, you guys know how to fight. Put the suits on and do it. So they did wrestling moves.
I've never watched like the old school. Like I've watched, bits and pieces, but
they're so funny, so cheesy, so funny. And when the first one came out, like in the 50s, people were terrified. It was a scary movie. And then
I guess
time passes and people were just like, hell no, that is badass.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see Godzilla because he's cool. So, yeah, Godzilla's changed a lot. And I like King of Monsters. He got a lot of criticism from people because the acting wasn't the greatest of all time. But, like, again, do you go and watch a kaiju film because you want the actors to be good? It's not about... You could leave the people out. There ain't no need for the people. You could have like, news broadcasts. Oh, my God, we've got this going on. Then just show them. Like...
Yeah, but to give backstory and, like...
Okay.
So it made Godzilla, like, kind of a relatable character. Oh, I guess you say he's good, and like in the last one, and it was like, look, it's not a terrible creature, like if we just treat it with kindness, and then it was just like, that kind of worked. Yeah.
Nah, I think the stories are whack. It's all about the destruction, the mayhem.
I guess just because I'm not a super fan, and that's what we did for your birthday, like it helped me get through it a little bit.
Well, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I like them, but I'm not like obsessive like you are.
I love them. I like to have them on rotation in the background while I do stuff.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. But anyway, there's a trailer out now. This is for Godzilla vs. King Kong 2021. I got it pulled up. You want to watch this?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Let's check this thing out. I'm so pumped. I am so pumped.
I'm curious to see what they're going to make King Kong.
I'll bet he's way bigger than he should be, because if he's not, if they don't make him oversized, Godzilla just going to squash him. If he has to walk or climb a building, he has to be way bigger than the building. Godzilla's way bigger than the buildings now.
This is our only chance. We have to take it. We need Kong. The world needs him to stop what's coming. And this child, she's the only one he'll communicate with.
I knew that they had a bond. She had nowhere to go, so I made a promise to protect her. And I think that in some way, Kong did the same.
Oh, yes.
It's Godzilla.
These are dangerous times.
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people, and we don't know why.
There's something provoking him that we're not seeing here.
I'm of the same opinion.
The myths are real. There was a war. And they're the last ones standing.
I keep reaching for greatness because I'm built from it.
Who bows to who?
Nobody gonna stop me.
Kong bows to no one.
About to find out.
Listen, I have an unpopular opinion with you.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I like King Kong.
Okay.
It like pulls at my heartstrings because I'm like, he's shackled. Like, just let him be. Leave him alone, okay? And then he forms bonds with people, and it's just, he's a sweet character. Albeit he kills people sometimes, but that's just because they're messing with him. Godzilla is just like, let's just, wreak havoc and destruction throughout the whole city just 'cause. So I am Team King Kong, and I'm sorry.
That's somebody always roots for the loser, man. Like you can root for King Kong all you want
Did you see the last
to.
scene there?
Yeah, I did. They have to write into the story that this man can wield some kind of like
This
scepter.
man, this
Like,
ape.
yeah, he's like, oh, Kong's smart now. I've used tool. I'll pick up this scepter and like
Apes
block
can
atomic energy with
totally-
it. I mean,
Apes can.
Okay,
Apes use
all
tools
right.
all the time.
sure. I think Godzilla should just have like a big ass lightsaber.
But Godzilla wouldn't use his arms like that.
Well, but King Kong would know.
M-
Oh, this is how this mythical
Apes totally
scepter
use
works.
tools.
Just whatever. Because I can already see how that plays out. Like they
you're
already
mad.
created.
You don't even want to watch it now.
They've already created an excuse as to why Godzilla can't just vaporize Kong. Oh, it's because he has this. There's a legend. And in this legend, he's like Link from Zelda and just walks into this cave and finds this mythical scepter because there's obviously he sees a bloody handprint on the wall and he's just
Forgot
like,
about that.
I'm Kong. I know how to unlock magic. I have a magic scepter. I'm Mage Kong. Give me a break. Really? Really?
I didn't think about what it was made from because it held up. I didn't think
Really?
about that.
How? They are going to have to jump through major hoops to be like, well, this happened, and also this happened. That's how we beat Godzilla. It's not, at least in the old school movie, they just fought.
Right.
It wasn't like, all
They
this.
had, yeah.
He's like a Final Fantasy mage or something, just like
Well, we'll just
wielding
have
the
to watch
scepter.
it.
Skyrim Kong.
Oh my god.
He's got the Wabbajack.
I hope that he beats him. Just
I
to
hope
disappoint
he
you.
gets roasted. I hope at the end of the movie there's like this atomic fire, and that scepter's like through King Kong, and he's just
You know what I think?
rolling over top of the flame.
Maybe there won't be a winner.
I mean, probably
Probably
not.
not.
Who knows? But the fact that Kong has to wield a fucking scepter.
I don't think that that's unrealistic.
Okay, well,
I don't know where he
anyway,
got it from.
we're going to find out when the film comes out, and we definitely be watching it. I hope you guys check it out and let us know what you think. If you like this reaction, throw some recommendations in the comment section. We love to see what you guys have in mind for us to watch. Trust me, there's been some great ones over the past few months. But if you enjoyed the video, give us a like, a subscribe. That would be nice. But until next time, I think that's going to do it.
That'll be it.
Yep. See you guys.